The wait in the basement. When Mark bought the old farmhouse on the edge of town, he thought he'd finally found peace. The place was cheap, too cheap, and the realtor's smile a little too quick, but Mark chalked it up to luck. After years of renting, he was ready for something permanent. On his second night, while unpacking boxes, he noticed a draft in the basement. A faint hiss of cold air seemed to slip from behind the shelves. Curious, he pulled them aside and found a square of concrete that had been poorly patched. The edges crumbled easily under his hammer. Beneath was a shallow pit. Inside the hole, wrapped in rotting burlap, lay a small chest. He dragged it out with trembling hands. Inside, bricks of gold glimmered dully in the dim light, and stacks of old bills, tens, 20s, hundreds, smelled of mildew and earth. For a moment, his heart raced with joy. He was rich. That night, the house felt different. The furnace shut down 3 times. The pipes groaned like voices muttering through the walls. Mark's dreams were vivid, strangers clawing at the dirt, their mouths stuffed with coins. The next morning, his phone buzzed with bad news. His new job offer had been rescinded without explanation. Later, a neighbor's dog broke into his yard, growling, teeth bared until it collapsed, dead at his feet. The animal's glazed eyes seemed to accuse him. Mark told himself it was coincidence. But every day, something else went wrong. His bank account was hacked. His car was sideswiped in his own driveway. His sister stopped answering his calls. At night, he swore he heard footsteps pacing above him, though he lived alone. The gold weighed on him. He couldn't stop touching it, couldn't stop staring. When he tried to take it to a pawn shop, the engine of his car caught fire on the way. When he thought about throwing it back in the pit, a wave of panic gripped him so strong he nearly fainted. One stormy night, with thunder rattling the windows, Mark stood in the basement, staring at the chest. The air felt heavy, charged. Shadows clung to the corners. He whispered to himself, "It's mine, it's all mine." The basement light flickered, then died. In the darkness, something moved. Not footsteps, more like a shuffle, a drag. Mark froze. A shape rose from the pit, earth spilling from its shoulders. Its eyeless face turned toward him. Coins rattled in its clenched fists. Mark screamed, but the sound never left the house. By morning, the basement was quiet. The shelves were back in place. The chest sat once more beneath cracked concrete, waiting. A week later, the farmhouse went back on the market. The realtor's smile was just as quick.